A lot of filters only hone in on the groups or the criterias when it comes to types of sites, or we're going to block AI, or we're going to block gaming. And Linewize has those groups as well, but we can very easily get in and really dig down or drill down into specific sites that we need to block, or even other categories that we can create ourselves or partner with Linewize to create new categories.
The key piece that made us go with Linewize for filtering was really the integrated solution. We were looking for something that could help us manage the classroom, but could also provide the safety and security aspects. And we didn't have flexibility. There were some things we just couldn't do. We couldn't block things. You know, when I would work with our filtering team, they would say, well, you can't change that many rules. You can't do that many things. You can't break it down to that level. I can't get to a classroom. Like, those kind of things just weren't as easy to do. And so from that perspective, we have flexibility. From a transparency side, we can tell parents a lot more of what's going on with their student and see that now in ways that we couldn't do before. And so not only with Linewize filtering, but with Classroom Monitor, like those pieces, we're able to use that for investigations and to go in and do a lot of information that we couldn't see before, where we can see the whole journey of that student and really get the student the help that they need. So again, we have that transparency, we have that visibility that we just didn't have before. So the key things that we're looking for when we look for vendors to partner with.
Is it safe and secure? Is it a trusted vendor or partner? What other districts like us have they been in? What does implementation look like? What does support after the sale look like? Because that is hugely important, that we're not just buying something and then we're left to our own devices. And then what do feature enhancements look like? That is very important. Do they listen to the community of customers in order to iterate what they're putting into the product?
The support is immediate, like seconds. That is when we get our chat. So Linewize, another feature of the Linewize ease of use is there's a chat button and you're getting somebody who's like frontline, and we're able to speak to them and get most of our easier answers that we don't know answered. Beyond that, we have the ability to schedule within a day somebody who can take care of the more complicated problems.
So starting next week, we're going to have iPads, Windows devices, and Chromebooks all as part of our inventory of devices. You know, of course, going to a new system of that we were able to not have to manipulate anything too much with Linewize, and ensuring that that was on the Chromebooks for us, so that as soon as we deploy those Chromebooks to our students, we know those devices have the same protection as our Windows devices.
Knowing, having that someone reliable that I can call on when I need them is amazing, because things happen in school districts all the time. You don't ever know, and things come out of left field. There's some things you can predict, but there's some things you can't. And I know that I've got people on the other end of that phone that can help me problem solve and to fix that and to move that forward. So. I think, you know, looking at the difference that Content Aware has made for us, again, it's one of those needs that the district had, and it's one of those problems that's been around with filtering forever, where those thumbnail images can get past a filtering product but still cause a problem for a school. And so it's helping with that problem, right? We don't hear as many phone calls about Billy saw an image, you know, he saw something in a thumbnail, where before we really didn't have a great answer for that, but now we're starting to see where that's not coming up as much.
At our community meetings, our board member meetings, that are like, how are our kids still seeing this? And it might be National Geographic, or it might be, you know, something that would under normal circumstances be an appropriate site, an appropriate content, but there's some sort of image or some sort of video that under certain contexts might be appropriate. Maybe it's appropriate for 9th grade, but not for 3rd grade. What Content Aware does for us is it allows us to blur this content so the kids don't even see it. And when we went back to the moms and showed them this, they were so happy. They felt like they were finally being listened to, and that we were actually responding to the requests that they were making of the district to keep their kids safe when they're in our care. Linewize is an amazing tool because it stacks up multiple layers in safety. So what we use here in Fulton County Schools is the Swiss cheese approach. And so if you take a slice of Swiss cheese, there might be a hole in that, and you think of that as a safety or security layer. But as you stack more and more slices of Swiss cheese together, the holes don't match up. And that prevents a threat from getting through. What's so great about Linewize is we're not having to go to different partners or different solutions for each individual layer of the Swiss cheese that we have to put into effect to protect our students and our staff. What we get to do with Linewize as a partner is use the entire suite that Linewize offers.
We're providing students with all this technology, again, being one-to-one. We also realized that we had a responsibility to ensure that students were safe while using this. So I think we're constantly trying to make sure that we're always providing that safety for our students.
You know, with a school district, we have lots of vendors, but it's important to have partners. And so people that will come alongside the district and help us to achieve our mission and our goals. And so having partners like Linewize can help advance those things and can be responsive and really help us be a better school district because we can pull upon that experience.